So, what is a
Oh.
rat race? Okay, now I'm going to show you this example here. It's a cat, it's a kitten, whatever you want to name it. Her name is Aggretsuko again. Her story is very much related to our topic today. I really can't get off my mind. I told myself that I got to feature her tonight. And what an interesting character here, right? I mean, she's just too cute not to be featured. Okay, so this is actually a anime, Japanese anime from Netflix. Anime series is actually known as Aggretsuko, all right? Her name is Retsuko, okay, which is AGG, her name, followed by her name, all right? So she is a very lovely OL. In fact, if you walk past the accounting department of the company, you wouldn't even notice her. She is just like an ordinary staff there. Very timid, she's just getting instruction every day to do what she's supposed to do, and every month she's waiting for the paycheck. So there was one fine day, her friend asked, "So Retsuko, what do you do every single day?" She thought really, really hard. She's been thinking, it seems like I'm very busy every day. So guess what she actually answered to the friend? She says, basically every day I open up my eyes, I wake up and then I go to work. Then after that I go home. Then after I shower, I just spend my time on internet, swiping on the social media, and then I sleep. Wow, that's my life every day. That's her life. So how about all of you? Does this actually resonate with your current life as well? Like you go to work and when you come back, it's internet, binge watching, swiping all the social media, and then you go to sleep. Boom, that's it. All your whole day. And in fact, your weekend as well, if you are working very hard. Right. So it seems like she actually slowly realized that there is no meaning to her life. She started to question herself, like, why am I actually running around the wheel every single day? Yeah, all these are actually screenshots from the show itself, yeah.
Wow.
Very, very, very real. It's
Very
as if it's
real.
like a Japanese lifestyle in Japan, portraying from a 25-year-old character inside the anime, which I find it really inspiring because they are actually giving us this wake up call. Yeah, what are you doing with your life, right? Yeah, are you doing anything meaningful to yourself? Normally she barely had any savings left because living in Tokyo means that she has to rent an apartment herself, and rental there is not cheap. And even for that, she purposely rent a place that is not too near to her office, and that also actually eat up a lot of her budget. When she was figuring out what life she wanted to actually take on, right, she actually took on driving lessons, and she finally got her license. And one day, she was actually daydreaming, and she suddenly banged into this leopard's van. Yeah, suddenly he banged into the leopard's van. The next thing that she is so worried about is the repair bill that she has to compensate for the leopard.
Yes.
She's like so afraid. Oh my god, I can't even have a savings for myself. So how am I supposed to have the kind of money to pay back the person? So of course, lucky people, have the luck as well. This leopard is actually very reasonable. It's just that the amount that he asked for compensation is, even though it's reasonable, Retsuko say, "I'm so sorry, I cannot pay back everything in 1 month. Is it okay if you allow me a few months to pay back?" That's when the leopard was shocked. "You mean you don't have any savings?" Retsuko say, "No, I don't have." Right, so that was when something actually happened. So the leopard says, "Since you have your 9 to 5 job, every day after your 9 to 5 job, I need you to work for me so that you can actually work for me to pay off your bill." And it was an underground singing band. You would never have imagined that this Uncle Leopard, right, have groomed up a group of girl band underground. Every single day, they will need to buy a lot of snacks, a lot of food before the performance.
Yeah.
All the celebrity need to eat, and then she has to carry things like that. And then she say, "Huh, I thought you hired me as an account manager, but Anna, I have to do all these things." But that
She's
is
a
not the main.
runner.
Yeah, she's the runner. Because in order for you to get out of rat race, you see, this is how dangerous it is because you don't have enough savings, right? Then you have to actually work things extra to pay off your liability. You see, this is a liability to her, right? It's not even an extra income to her. After that, she figured out that this girl band is having some fame, but they don't know how to do business. So she actually went to look at the account. She actually turned things around and managed to help them to seal a lot of the fans deal, like selling the items and all that. She's very entrepreneurship mindset here. All right. And she even stopped the leopard uncle from buying more stuff. Okay, stop it. You should stop buying in stuff. You should sell things. You should make more profit. You should sell this. You should do that. All right. And then eventually, after they have done it for a month, she was actually so shocked when Uncle Leopard actually distributed profit to everyone. That was the first time everyone got paycheck. Okay. And Rezuko suddenly felt so overwhelmed. She's like, oh my god, are you telling me that we actually earn money from a loss-making brand and we actually turn around and make money? And she says, I can't believe how capable I am in earning this money myself. It is so different from earning money from my employment. Yeah, very different. Yeah, but it's not that. Even though this is just about paying off the liability, but it meant a lot more to her. It's like
It's like a wake up
using
call.
it's like a wake up call that hey, I'm not just an ordinary accountant. I also have usage somewhere else as well. Yeah, and you know what?
I just wanted to say that she's in finance, right? So it's like finance money. So along the line, she's just expanding along that line. But no, then this
Ah,
this picture came out.
okay, so she has a hidden potential. Okay, this is a spoiler. If you plan to watch this, please don't listen to me. But I just want to point out a thing. She liked to rage. So the way she rage, right, is through karaoke singing this kind of, the rock kind of song that is to rage over your anger because in Japan culture, right, you're not supposed to scold people, you don't really tease people, you don't really make criticism over people, but you always hide it. So that's why a lot of people they get a mental illness there. But how she ran it out is she actually used it to sing. She actually realized her rat race problem quite early already, and that's when every time when she go to karaoke, she would sing, and guess what? She would actually wear a mask and then just record herself singing. She'll tell you how to rant over, how should you sing to release your emotion, and then she had her YouTube channel.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Due to the deaf voice channel,
yeah.
Aggretsuko channel.
Exactly. This YouTube channel was getting a lot of traction, and eventually it actually gave her side income as well when the ads was actually making money. So she didn't expect that. She was just doing it every single night after her work. She will pass by the karaoke and that's when she will sing. Since she's singing anyway, she just wear a mask because she want to stay anonymous. And she upload the video just like that. Right. This
So
is her
she
cash.
recorded. So she recorded herself in the karaoke.
Yeah, correct.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay, okay.
Yeah, that's how she actually got it. She is having it as a side hustle, but she loves what her job is giving her, which is security. That's why, right? This is a story about a girl who experiences rat race, but it doesn't mean that having in a rat race means you got to exit out from the rat race itself to into entrepreneurship, right? Because even though you're in entrepreneurship, it still means that you may still be in rat race. In fact, the rat race may take you longer time if it is a new business that you got to build all over. It is in fact very real that even though you have 9 to 5 job, you can still have the ability to have a way to get out of rat race, right? And in fact, we're not talking about young people. She saw this trap because she saw that all her bosses around 30s, 40s, and in fact, those who are almost retiring, all experiencing the same problem. All of them are trapped in the rat race. They couldn't get away from the company because of the salary every single month. But why is this the case? So why are people trapped in the rat race? Okay, so what exactly is a rat race, right? So we look at it every single month when we get a paycheck or when we get the income from our business. We work so hard for it, right? So after we work, we will get the income, your hard-earned money. So when your hard-earned money come, you don't enjoy first. Most of the people choose to pay off the bills first, correct? Yeah, it's your responsibilities here. So after you have paid off your bills, that's when a lot of things come in. Let's say you want to keep up with your lifestyle, you have a lot of commitments, you have a big house, you have a big car, you have a few children that you got to take care of. Right? You want to send them to the
Children
renowned.
sounds very scary to me.
You know that it's also a lifestyle for you now to have more children. Not everyone can afford to have more than 1 or 2 children. So to me, it's a kind of lifestyle that you have more children these days. So lifestyle is something that gives you that instant gratification. Today I feel so tired after working. I want to go shopping to get the best clothes, the best pampering session that I can get. I want to get a good facial. That's where all my money go. It's okay.
That's the reason, right? just to cut you in a little bit, this is the reason why my mom started the salon. She invested in the salon because she finds that she pays, she's like you, like, you all pay a lot on facial, a lot on pedicure, a lot on hair and stuff. So that's why she's like,
Kantoy,
so when
kantoy.
Kantar, right? Then when her partner last about 4 years ago, I can't remember. It's definitely more than 3 years ago. Was before MCO. So she's like, "Do you want, like, come and be an investor? Come and be my it's like a consultant thing to her partner." So then she was like, "Oh." Then she was thinking, since I like all this pampering, like you like pampering stuff, so might as well, make it as a business, and I do it for free, and also has a
Exactly. No savings because you spend so much on the bills and lifestyle, and eventually you still have your debts to pay. All right, that's why you're left with no savings, which is very normal. In fact, a lot of people are actually living on negative savings, which means they are indebted every single month, with all thanks to credit card, which is very possible. That's why, right? Last time when I was doing mortgage for a moment, I realized that more than 50% of the cases that I got, the people who actually applied for housing loan have a one or two personal loan for sure, which actually shocked me. I didn't know that it is actually such bad until I went to evaluate people's profile like that. Yeah, so that is how the rat race cycle is, right? Ask yourself this question. Are you also facing this kind of problem? Is this a financial struggle that you have been facing every single day?